Pharisees, I think I'm Maccabees. Yelling Illuminati, I think I'm Machiavelli. Feeling like Malcolm Little, that's what the captain tell me. Feed your spirit food, just let it pack your belly. Feds hating the camps, I think they tapped the celly. I'm in the wilderness, I think I'm John the Baptist. They wanna burn my Bible, I told my mom to stash it. They hear it in my music, cause every song's a classic. The flow is addictive, I let it calm the addicts. You lacking the faith, Ripley's, believe it or not. I steady all the time, yeah, I got the cipher on lock. We was in the streets, used to keep the heater on cock. Now I'm building the church, I think I'm Peter the Rock. I'm bad about it, I think I'm Master P. Feel like the last.
Back to this, right? Where you said you represent Hoover?
Yeah.
All right, so you represent Hoover?
Yeah.
So you represent Hoover?
Yeah.
All right, so that's where it's the cross at, because you got to understand that it's people that no matter what you feel me, speaking on, if you represent that it's motherfuckers that hate you and they'll do something to you.
For sure.
Behind that. You
For
feel
sure.
me? So it's like see, if you out of town, let me ask something. So when you go to the feds, right, in the state, it ain't no choice, like, you feel me? And it ain't no choice for a nigga from California, but it's a choice right here religiously. When you go to the feds, you get to pick like what card you gonna roll with, right? So as far as from us, like, you know, it might be a nigga from Tennessee, he might be a Crip, but he might come in and be like,
I'm with Tennessee.
With the Tennessee niggas, you feel me? So on a religious standpoint, a Muslim, like, I'm a Muslim, you feel me? But you gotta make the choice, I guess, is you gonna roll with Islam or you rolling with the Crips, you feel me? So I'm gonna ask you, if you went to the pen, what card would you pick?
Yeah, I don't even know about a real Israelite card, you know, really existed. You know what I'm saying?
The Israelites, they with the Muslim, they got the Israelites, the Moles, the Moorish Science.
Okay.
You feel me?
All in one
Christians
card?
No, I'm not saying all in one card.
No, they got their own card.
Christians got.
Yeah, I know about the Christian card. Yeah, for sure.
So you don't even know. So you going with who? You going with the low?
Yeah. You know why though? Because somebody got to be that light over there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be the light.
Shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh, saying all praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who ruled well and taught us this truth. Peace, love, and salutation to you brothers out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity while risking your lives and freedom to do so. To the elect scattered throughout the four winds of the earth, to you, I say shalom. This is your fellow servant, Malachiah, back with another quick lesson in hopes to bring forth edification through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, carnality will be the death of many Israelites. Carnality will be the death of many Israelites. And what is carnality? Carnality is your fleshly desires. You know, the lust of the flesh, fulfilling, those pleasures that you want to fulfill that are according to the world and not of the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and I'm gonna go into this lesson because a lot of things are manifesting in these last days, man, and it's truth. Of course, in the world, prophecy is being fulfilled on an all-time high, at an all-time high in the world, man. And a lot of things are being exposed, a lot of lies, and that truth is springing forth, as it says in 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter. All right, but what the Lord is doing in these last days is, He's exposing things within His truth, man, for the elect's sake. All right, and many of you may have not seen this interview or have heard it yet, but you have the camp leader, Elazar, also known as Gorilla Hebrew. You know, he's on the No Jumper podcast, you know, misrepresenting the truth, man. All right, and how is he doing that? He's doing that by, you know, claiming that you can walk in his faith. All right, you can be in his truth and still claim, you know, and ride for, you know, a gang, man. You know, the guy on the podcast asked him, you know, what is his gang affiliation or background, and he went into him being a gang member and asked Gorilla Hebrew, you know, what's his history with gang banging. And if you watch the whole thing, you'll hear the whole conversation. And Gorilla's going into, you know, being a Hoover Crip, you know, which is a well-known gang that originated from LA. All right. But to sum it up, you know, the guy asked Gorilla, you know, if he got locked up and went to prison, you know, who would he be riding for? Would he be in that crowd of, you know, the Israelites, or the Christians, or the Muslims, or would he be, you know, down with, you know, the Crips, man? and he told him, you know, he's gonna be down with the Crips because somebody has to be the light, you know. And yeah, man. Like I said, the Lord is exposing, you know, these guys in these last days, man. All right, and this is a warning for you brothers and sisters, whether you're new in the truth or whether you already been following these guys, man. You know, these guys are you know, they're carnal, man. You know, bringing firearms to the Passover. You know, still going to damn nightclubs and all of these things that niggas do in the world, man. You know, they still want to be damn niggas in the world. All right? And you can't have 1 foot in the world and 1 foot in the truth. It doesn't work like that. You know, the Lord said he's going to spew you out of his mouth if you're trying to be, you know, straddling the fence, man. You know, that's called being lukewarm. The Lord say he rather you be all the way wicked or all the way righteous, man. There's no gray area. There's no riding that fence, you know, in the middle, man. And then you have IUIC. I think, yeah, that's IUIC. All right, having fashion shows, man. Things that are not expedient, you know, especially with us being closer and closer to the end, man. You know, Ezra saw that vision of, you know, the men and women that were sighing and crying, man, for all the abominations being done in the earth. This doesn't look like sighing and crying to me, man. You know, and that's the spirit of that spirit of carnality, man. You know, being worldly, trying to bring and tie the world into the truth. All right. But without further ado, man, we're gonna dive right into it. Lord willing, you know, we bring edification out of this thing, man. You know, like I said, man, you know, your brothers and sisters gotta watch who you learning from, man, because, you know, these guys are carnal, man. You know, the Lord is bringing a lot to the light. A lot of the things that was going on behind closed doors, going on in the dark, you see, the Lord is bringing it to the light, man. This is Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. All right, the hopeful elect is in the house of mourning. You know, like the scripture says, you know, the men that sigh and cry for the abominations being done in the earth. That's the hopeful elect, man. All right, we're out in the highways and byways. All right, prophesying the downfall of America. All right, we're mentioning how this oppression, you know, has us pissed off, man, daily. Seeing the condition of our people, you know, Jake and Eve not giving a damn about the Lord. You know, these things, you know, will make you mourn, man. Because we ready to get the hell up out of here. we're ready for the destruction of America to come swiftly. All right, so we're sighing and crying for all the abominations being done, man. We're upset, how our people have forgotten the Lord, how they're continuing to go further and further away from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They're venturing off from the path that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have set before them. Before all of us, man. So, just like the scripture says, man, oppression is going to make a wise man mad. So when we look around on a daily basis and see all these things happening in the earth, us continuously being oppressed, that makes us mourn, man. And that's good because, we're building up our spiritual morale, man. That builds character, that spiritual character is being built. All right. Continuing on. I'm gonna get it again from the top. Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. And this is the house of feasting, man. Partying. Getting down every damn new moon. All right. My rib used to be in that camp. All right. She said you would think it's a damn nightclub. How they get down, on the new moons, man. There ain't nothing wrong with coming together and, observing, the high holy days, man. But, to a certain extent, there should be a limit on, how far you go, man. These guys spending $200, $300, $400, for garments and stuff for these feast days, man. These things are not expedient, with us being in captivity, us being in these last days, man. So we got to be careful of that. We got to be mindful of which spirit that we're moving in. Are we moving in that spirit, of the house of mourning or the house of feasting, man? All right. Continuing on, so like it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men. All right. Carnality is the end of all men. That house of feasting, all right, is the same thing as carnality. Okay. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Verse 3, sorrow is better than laughter. It's better for us to be sorrowful, man. Be sorrowful of the iniquity that we have committed against Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All the abominations that we have done. All right? Being sorrowful for just outright disobeying, the laws and statutes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That's why it says in 1 Kings, the 8th chapter, if we shall bethink ourselves, that's part of bethinking ourselves, man. Turning back to the Lord. Realizing that, we have requirements, being that we are, the Israelites, man. We have requirements. And that's keeping the faith, all right, in the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Doing everything that he told us to do. Not doing the things that he told us not to do. All right? Let's continue on. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. All right? You're like I said, you're building up that, you're building up character, man. Through the spirit. When you're in that house of mourning, you're in that spirit of sorrow, man. Right? Because you can see things clearly, man. You can see your flaws, your mistakes, what you need to improve. All right. If you're in the spirit of feasting, you just want to have fun all the time. All right. You're not using, your time wisely to, improve yourself, man. All right. Let's go to Romans. This is Romans 13:11. And that knowing that the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. All right. So with our salvation being nearer than it ever has been, we got to think to ourselves, man. You know, what spirit should we be moving in? You know? And it reverts back to, that house of mourning or that house of feasting. What spirit do you think we ought to be moving in, with us coming closer and closer and closer, to the destruction of America, man? All right? And we should be moving in that spirit of mourning, man. Verse 12, the night is far spent. The day is at hand. What day? That day of destruction. The day of the Lord's vengeance, that he's going to, come back and annihilate America. You see? And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now our salvation is nearer than when we believe. The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. All right. So we were instructed, with us being in these times that we're in, to cast off the works of darkness, and that includes anything that's tied in with the world, man. Fashion shows, were not our customs, man. Trying to show off who got the finest linen, who got the finest designs, who got the finest fringes. Those things are not beneficial to your spirit, man. There's plenty other things, they should be working out. Like calling on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. They're not declaring, they don't think it's expedient to know and to, exalt the true names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but they think it's cool to have a fashion show, man. That's backwards. And on the other hand, man, bringing gang culture and mixing it in with this truth, those are works of darkness that the Lord have instructed us to, cast off, man. How in the hell do you think it's okay to get on TV, on television, man, and say, it's cool to be a Hoover Crip or to represent, Hoover while you in the truth, man? It don't matter where I go. If I get locked up, if I go here, if I damn get thrown in the damn dungeon, man, I'm gonna damn be where the truth at, man. I'm gonna be where the spirit have me at, It's one thing if you're going to, bring out the word to him or to do this or to do that. But he's damn talking like he's going to be down with it, man. Talking about somebody has to be the light. Man, them guys already know the truth. The truth about the Israelites is no longer a secret. Everybody in the world knows about the Israelites, man. There's no need to have to go like you Yahweh Shai, sit amongst sinners and try to bring them into the truth, man. Everybody knows about this truth. All right? They have no cloak for their sins anymore, man. Let's go here. This is Matthew 5:16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. All right? So you want to let your light shine before men, man. You saying that you can be affiliated with Hoover Crips and this and that. That's not letting your light shine, man. You're going to have new Jakes coming into the truth thinking they can still be damn GDs. They can still be damn Bloods and Crips. They can still have affiliation and still be in this truth. That's what they're going to see when they see this interview and hear you saying that, yeah, you still represent Hoover. Yeah, you'll be down with Hoover if you go to prison. And then you laughing about it, man. It's not a joking matter. This is why we make videos like this, man, so that the elect doesn't go astray, so that the flock doesn't get fed to the wolves, man. Because there's plenty of them out there. There's plenty of wolves out there lurking, man, trying to devour the flock. So if you have an issue with brothers making videos and rebuking, all right, you don't give a damn about the flock, man. Okay? Because if you did, you would be making videos and rebuking that type of behavior yourself, man. All right? Verse 17. Salakia. That's it on that right there. All right, let's get it again from the top. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works. They're not going to see your good works, you know, of you being out there in the highways and byways. They're not going to see that. You know, Jake coming into the truth. They're gonna see this damn this interview of you saying, yeah, Hoover crib. And that's all they're gonna see, man. That's gonna cloud their judgment, you know, when it comes to your actual works, man. You know, because this simple interview, this one interview, you know, it draws a narrative of you, man, without even, you know, seeing your damn works, your videos, your lessons, your camps. Jake is gonna take this and run with it, man. You know how Jake is, man. Jake look for an excuse, you know, to still be in the world. Jake looks for a loophole to try to jump through, you know, that so that he still can be in the world, man. And you have just granted him that leeway by saying what you just said on this interview, man. All right? We were ordered to teach the gospel, man. That's it. Preach the gospel. You know? Don't be doing fashion shows, doing damn interviews on No Jumper. You know, like I said at camp, you know, dropping damn truth music albums. Just preach the gospel, man, and the Lord will do the rest. This is Luke 8:16. No man, when he hath lighted a candle, covereth it with a vessel, or putteth it under it's like it. No man, when he hath lighted a candle, covereth it with a vessel, or putteth it under a bed, but setteth it on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light. All right? So like it said in Matthew 5:16, we got to let our light shine before men. We can't light that candlestick, you know, metaphorically speaking, and then put it under the bed, man, hide it. That's what you're doing when you're doing everything except preaching the gospel, man. All right? There's no light gonna come, you know, out of showing how fly you can be, man. You got the chinchilla, you know, you got the chinchilla on the damn garment. Look at him rubbing it. You know, my garment's got chinchilla, brother. What is that gonna benefit the flock, man? Showing them how fly they can be if they come into the truth. You know, you're putting your candle under the bed, man. You're hiding your light. That's not the light, man. That's carnality. The Lord ain't say nothing about do fashion shows, do interviews. You see? But like I said, man, you know, that spirit is heavy on Jake, especially being in these last days, man. We know it's on them in the world. You know, that's why they're in the world. You know, but there's a lot of Israelites in the truth with the same spirit on them, man. And if you got this spirit on you, you better check it, man. Or because this spirit is going to drive you and be your downfall, man. It's going to drive you straight into the ground. You know, that's why the title of the lesson is, you know, carnality is going to be the death of many Israelites, man. Okay? Let's go to Ephesians. This is Ephesians 5:6. Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of the Most High upon the children of disobedience. Be not ye therefore partakers with them. For you were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. We gotta walk as children of the light, man. All right, what's the light? You know, the the statutes and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, that's the lamp, man. Meaning that light. That's how we, let that light shine before men, by doing the works. All right, doing the works, man. The works does not include walking your ass on the damn runway. All right. Verse 9, for the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord. Verse 11, and have no fellowship. All right, you heard that? And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. All right, meaning correct, rebuke. All right. For Eleazar to be on that no jumper interview, he should have been rebuking those guys talking about, because one of the guys claimed that he's a Muslim and that he's still a gang member. Like the guys over there in O Block, man. Talking about O Block this, O Block that, and all of a sudden they've converted to Islam. I wonder if the killing has stopped over there. All praises if it did, man, but I doubt it. Because in all these other, I'm not gonna say other, in all of these religions and these different beliefs, they have no standards, man. They have nothing that holds them accountable. They can do what they want to do in these religions and these different beliefs, man. That's why you have Muslims that eat pork. Things like that, man, just to name one of many. All right. Like I said, man, that spirit is heavy in these last days. So we got to make sure, that spirit is not creeping up on us, man. That spirit of carnality. Jake thinking that bringing a AK-47 to the Passover, is of the spirit, man. The Lord is exposing these men during these last days for the benefit of the elect. Right? We've been telling you guys, man, you brothers and sisters, you got to be careful who you're learning from, man. All right? Try the spirit. Try the spirit, man. If it seems off, hey, man, it's off. This is 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness? You cannot mix the two, man. You cannot force them, to coincide. You cannot force them to coexist. All right? You gotta stand for one thing, man, and hate the other. You can't try to join forces, man. All right, let's go down to verse 17. All right, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate. We have to separate ourselves from things of the world, as it says in James, the 4th chapter, man. James 4:4. All right, friendship with the world is enmity with the Lord, man. All right, if you're trying to be cool, you're trying to be the man, you're trying to be that chick. All right, and you're trying to be friends with society, you're trying to be friends with the world, you are an enemy to the Lord, man. All right, it's plain upon tables. Verse 17, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, said the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you, and will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, said the Lord Almighty. All right? So the Lord has instructed us to come from out of the world, man. Spiritually, mentally. All right, detach yourselves from the beliefs the traditions and the philosophies of the world, man. Because everything that's of the world is carnality, and carnality will lead you to death. You see? Let's grab that in James real quick just to back up the quick point. This is James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. Woo! It's plain upon tables, man. You can't play both sides, man. All right? You can't play both sides, man. Let me grab another one. This is 1 Corinthians 10:21. Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord in the cup of devils. Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils. Woo! Amen. It's playing upon tables again. You know, you can't be two-faced. You can't be a double agent. You got to be 10 toes for y'all Bashim Yahushua. Get the hell on up out of here, man. You know. And the elect is gonna stand 10 toes for y'all Bashim Yahushua. No matter what, man. I don't give a fuck what interview I go on, what damn platform I'm on. Hey, man, you know, Lord willing, you know, the Lord continues to allow me to keep that same spirit, man. I'm gonna profess, you know, how imperative it is for us to repent. You know, I'm gonna discuss how imperative it is that you don't be a Muslim, you don't be none of these religions. How imperative it is for you to damn come back in these last days, or the Lord gonna kill your ass. I'm not finna sit anywhere and trim my ways, you know, for the love of society, man. You know, that's what he's doing. He's trimming his ways. Want to be that one camp that's cool. Or them brothers still go to the nightclub. Them brothers tote sticks. Them brothers keep sticks at camp. Want to be appealing, all right, to the damn nigga, man, to the nigga's eye. You know, that's nigga behavior, man. Why do you want to appeal to niggas so much? You're trimming your ways for the love of niggas, man. Romans 8:6. And we're gonna close it up after this, man. This is Romans 8:6. For to be carnally minded is death. And we discussed and we went over what carnal means. It means worldly. All right. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity. There go that word enmity again. All right, let's see if we can go into that real quick. Perfect. Enmity. It says hostile feeling, rivalry. All right, meaning opposition. You see, malice, internal conflict. Woo! It's fire definition, man. All right, let's get it again from verse 7. Romans 8:7. Because the carnal mind is enmity. All right, that internal conflict, that opposition. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. All right, if you're in the flesh, all right, doing fleshly things, doing carnal things, doing worldly things, you cannot please Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. All right, and with that, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Ba'ashim Ruach. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and taught us this truth. Peace, love, and salutation to the elect scattered throughout the four winds on the earth. Shalom. See you brothers and sisters on the next lesson, Lord willing.